In a world where seriousness reigns and laughter is a distant memory, one hero dares to defy the norm. Prepare to enter the zany universe of Zany Zapster. In a time when monotony threatens to dull the vibrant spirit of Quirkville, one man stands against the tide of tedium. Armed with wit sharper than a rubber chicken and a heart bigger than his utility belt, he's not the hero Quirkville deserved, but the one it desperately needed. Meet Zany Zapster, the anti-hero with a license to thrill and a penchant for pandemonium. With his trusty sidekick Giggles, the hyena with a laugh so contagious it could incapacitate an entire gang of thugs, they're on a mission to spread giggles and justice. Get ready for a roller coaster ride of slapstick showdowns, witty one-liners, and heartwarming heroics. This is no ordinary tale of good versus evil. It's a story of good, evil, and everything in between, sprinkled with a generous dose of fun. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and remember, when life gives you lemons, Zany Zapster makes lemonade, with a twist of chaos.
In the whimsical world of Quirkville, where every day is an adventure, our hero Zany Zapster faced a new challenge. The city was abuzz with the latest craze, Maestro Mute's Melodious Mufflers, headphones that promised to turn any sound into symphonies. Little did the citizens know, they were part of Maestro Mute's sinister scheme to silence the city's laughter once and for all. It started as a whisper, a hush that swept through the streets like a shadow. One by one, the vibrant sounds of Quirkville began to fade, laughter, chatter, even the barking dogs were muted. The city's heartbeat was dimming, and with it, the spirit of its people. Zany Zapster, ever vigilant, noticed the eerie quiet while munching on his breakfast burrito. "Giggles, this silence is too silent," he remarked. Giggles, who had been trying out the Melodious Mufflers, could only respond with a muffled giggle. Determined to restore the city's cacophony, Zapster traced the silence back to its source, Maestro Mute's music emporium. Inside, the maestro, a man with a baton for a wand and a scowl for a smile, was conducting an orchestra of silence. "Maestro Mute, your quietude ends here," Zapster declared, flinging his burrito like a boomerang. The maestro deflected it with a flick of his baton, and the battle of beats began. Zapster dodged the silent notes hurled at him, countering with his own arsenal of noisy novelties. He unleashed a barrage of sound grenades, each explosion a burst of recorded laughter from Giggles. The Melodious Mufflers couldn't contain the joyous sound, and one by one, they short-circuited, freeing the citizens from their silent spell. The maestro, realizing his defeat, attempted to escape, but Zapster was ready. With a zap of energy, he turned the Emporium's speakers into giant megaphones, amplifying Giggles' laughter throughout the city. As laughter filled the air, the colors of Quirkville grew brighter, and the people found their voices once more. They sang, they shouted, they rejoiced in the cacophony they called home. Maestro Mute, now powerless, was taken away, his plans foiled by the very sound he sought to destroy. And as the city celebrated, Zany Zapster stood atop the Emporium, his cape catching the wind. "Remember, my quirky compatriots," he proclaimed, "in a world where silence tries to reign, let your laughter be the music that plays on." And with that, Zany Zapster zipped away, leaving behind a trail of chuckles and chortles. Quirkville was safe once more, its soundtrack restored by the hero who knew that sometimes, the loudest sound is a single giggle.